Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on Star Trek Online, the Fleet Mail. Um, on the last episode, we hit 10, leveled up, did some stuff with our ship, and off camera, I said I was going to get some upgrades for my ship. Uh, I did, as you can see, I am 11 now, not 10. I did replay a couple of missions just to get the Mark IV versions of some of the stuff that I had on here. So some of the stuff I have, I do not have a Mark IV shield because I don't want the regular shield. There's a Mark IV shield um, mission. Anyway, if you come back in here and you hit replay on the missions, like this one, as you can see, all the stuff on the mission here is Mark IV instead of Mark II like it was before. So you can actually come back through here instead of spending all that money on the exchange for items. If you just use the regular items, you can come through and redo these missions once you upgrade you to higher ranks and re-equip your ship that way without having to spend a bunch of money for it. Also, people will buy this stuff without having to do the missions, so you can actually do the missions and put it on the exchange if you want. You find an item that sells good on the exchange and then do the mission for it over and over and put it on there. It's another good way to make money. We did buy plasma beam rays. I got a purple and then a regular. This one I think was a drop, and this one we bought too. So I got those up. Plasma beam rays are kind of expensive to start out with. They're usually around 10 to 20,000, and we're gonna get this. Okay, good. The main objective today is to go to the dilithium mine, and I promised last episode we'd do it, and then we kind of ran out of time. So we're going to do that this episode, and then hopefully maybe we'll do a mission. Depends on how long it takes. I wanted to showcase that. Still something going on with this light show here. I don't understand that. I'm gonna fiddle with my settings, see if I can fix that. It only happens in that little pre-sector space, whatever. I don't know what that's called. Bank this way. Okay, so where we're going is in the Beta Ursa section. So we're gonna go ahead and head that way. Also, I did some more. Not that. Get out of here. Oh, something we did do, which we might do that today too. Instead of the regular missions, we'll go collect those guys. Here, go to skills. I did put some more points in the warp core efficiency. Might go ahead and do our energy weapons. Definitely want max energy weapons on this one. So, a couple things we need to do while we're doing. We got the duty officers. Let's go ahead and. What the heck? That's weird. We have our duty officers unlocked. Let's go ahead and set course for where we need to go first. There we go. Okay, so the first place we're going to go is, I don't know if my base has actually a dilithium mine anyway, so apparently we do. I don't know. We can go check it out. If it lets us do projects, it lets us do projects. But I'll show you how to do it. First thing we need to do, we got our first duty officers, so we need to Excuse me. Oh, we have to actually go to the academy for that one. Okay. And then we got another officer here. Now, you want to... Are we there right now? What the heck? Oh. You want to look at these guys and see if they got any good abilities on them. Warp core efficiency. Yes, that's what we want. We want one of these. Any of these other ones got that? Nope. And what warp core efficiency does is it gives you a plus to all power levels. And this one actually sells good on the AH, so we'll hit him up. Not now. And then I'll put him on later. This 11th level actually unlocks your duty officers, what they call DOF missions, and we'll be keeping these running all the time. We're not going to specifically push for any specific one. We're just going to do the missions in general. Whichever ones we can do, that's the ones we're going to do. We're going to keep our eyes open for the security missions that give us contraband, because you can turn in contraband also for extra dilithium ore, which is really sweet. Okay, so it looks like our ship is actually trying to go somewhere else. Weird. There we go. Now, if you do some of the let me open the thing here. If you open some of these little lock boxes, sometimes you will get dilithium mine claims. Just be aware of that. And then you can turn those in here also for extra dilithium ore. We're going to equip our suit, and this has to be lit up. If it looks like this, it's not activated. Sometimes you will have to unactivate it and activate it because the quest are a little wonky that way. Also, if you need to practice on the dilithium mining practice, you can do it right here. We'll get around to that in a minute. First thing you do is go over and talk to this dude here. And you don't need to do this unless you have the actual claim paper. So just take the quest on the bottom. Once you do that, you're done with him. You can go out the door. Hit the exit airlock. You don't have to actually walk over the door. You just gotta get close enough for the exit airlock to be on there. It'll start you facing out this way. Well, it started me in a weird spot. Usually it starts you... I don't know why it started me here. Let's see if we can get down here without dying. There we go. Okay. So, basically you walk up to a rock, and then this little thing here will come up. And if you open your menu, you can see there's a bunch of different rocks, lithium mining spots. Let's go up this way. Also, you can hit these little navigation points and then hit this little button here, which is reaction thrusters, and it'll let you move around a little bit faster. So that you can do that if you want. Now I am trying to go up to where you usually start, so I'm gonna head up there first, and we're gonna start the way I usually come through. I don't know why it started me in a weird position. Okay, here's where you should usually start. You come down here, pick one of these rocks. Over there, I think is where it usually starts. Weekend things. Yeah, so that's how you do the lithium mining. I'll be doing this every day, every weekend. I'm also planning on, let's go ahead and go back to the airlock. I'm also planning on doing weekend runs on this. I won't be doing any of the missions, but we might do some, or I might do some missions because I'm the objective here is get the max rank, not necessarily to show all the missions. So, but we want to have fun too. I want to have fun with you guys. So if I don't right now, I definitely after we get max rank, we'll do some of the these PvE queues. Now the next thing we are waiting on is I think 15, and this opens up our R&D thing, and this will allow us to make some of our own gear. And the ones I like to do is we'll probably do the beam because that's going to be your main weapon. And then we can make all the plasma weapons we want, and then we'll probably go engineering so we can make the 3 different types of stuff like warp cores and warp engines and stuff like that. So that's how that works. Let's go ahead, since we're due for snacks, we'll go ahead and put our armor back on. I did get this armor when I redid the missions. This armor dropped, so I went ahead and equipped it to me and then put mine on another guy. I forgot to show you that. Also got another dual pistols. These ones were disruptors. So I don't like the disruptors, but I put them on my girl here because they were better than what she had. Definitely you can sell the dual pistols for a lot more than regular guns because people like the dual pistols. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. Let's go ahead and go out. And you can do both of these. You can do the regular dilithium mine, and then you can go do your fleet's dilithium mine. So definitely, if you're starting the game, make sure you get into a fleet. My fleet's just starting out, so. But if you bring up your map here, your dilithium mine fleet is right here. Now, we're not going to do this one. I just want to go over and show you the missions. If it's unlocked for this fleet. I don't even know if it's unlocked for this fleet. And then we'll head to Earth and do the thing on Earth we need to do. And I'll probably call it a day then, and I'll probably do the next mission on the next episode. Now, when you first come in, you will be here. And you don't have to actually travel anywhere. Now, you can travel around here and do what you want around here. But if you hit contact traffic control here, this is where if your fleet has anything unlocked, this is where you'll go. And then there'll be options in here besides return to sector space. And once your fleet gets this unlocked, you can come in here and do missions. It'll say beam down to the surface in here, and then when you beam down to the surface in here, there'll be a guy standing near the exit with it's like a big exit with a force field next to it, and he'll have little icons above his head, and you go to him and get the missions, and then you go out into the thing. Make sure that you cut on your EV suit before you walk out, because it will kill you. So be mindful of that. Let's go ahead and get back out of here. Okay, so now we want to go ahead and head back to Earth Space Dock. I did not get to do a Skyrim episode yesterday, guys. Um, and I'm probably going to do. We're going to beam down to Starfleet Academy. See, I've got a problem. I want to continue with my other series, but Dire Wolf come out with his new mod pack yesterday, so I kind of want to jump on there and kind of do some stuff on there too. Okay, so first thing we want to do is go ahead and do our DOF mission to unlock the DOF missions. So for that, you just want to follow the little cursor and come in here and talk to this dude. And right here is Lieutenant however you say his name. And he gives you your first complement of DOF officers, or duty officers, what they are. Now, there are different rarities of officers. Excuse me. Just like there's different rarities of your regular officers. Your duty officers have rarities too. As you can see, this dude is green, and the rest of these are just regular officers. There are blues and purples, so you want to watch out for them. And you can buy them on the exchange if you have a lot of coins. If you're just playing on the free account, you're maxed out at 10 million credits. You can't upgrade that through the C store right here. So be mindful of that. But you can go to the exchange and just buy DOF officers. The better they are, the more you'll have to pay for them, though. So, but if you just want an extra officer, say you're wanting to do both of your R&D things, but you only have one officer that can actually do the R&D thing, you can go in and go to the exchange and just buy one straight off there. Also, you can let me go ahead and show you this. If you click on your items here and go to assets, this is where you scroll down right here to where it says refine, and if you scroll over, it tells you however much your daily limit is. So right now our daily limit is 8,000, and if I click this, see how it went down. So when you first start out, you won't hardly ever hit that max amount. Okay, so we hit him. Now there are special people in here. This one over here. Okay, if we can talk to him again, I think. And he tells you about dirty officers and all that kind of stuff, and how definitely how do you can reach a maximum level in any commendation category. Special assignments will be available. Those assignments will require commendation points, but they will reward you fleet marks. So if you keep up with your DOF missions, once you max out something, it'll give you a special quest that will take commendations away, but it'll give you fleet marks. That's a good way to get more fleet marks. So make sure you keep doing these every day. Do as many missions as you possibly can. Also, you can talk to this girl here, personnel officer, and you can submit requests for personnel. And a special little officers here. It requires dilithium to do that, but it will give you some of each one, so you can come in there and do that too, if you have the extra dilithium. But we do, but I don't know if I want to do that yet, because we don't have the R&D yet anyway. But you can come here and do that, each one of these, and they all require that 1,000, and they give you experience also. Also, there's special quests that you can do. I'm gonna go show you them. So, uh, let's bring up the map. If you go on the map and you scroll in a little bit, you can see some of the guys over here. These guys here. I think there was a third one somewhere. I don't know. They must have took him out. I thought there was a third one. Anyway, should be able to head to the right here. Also, some of the other planets, there will be like little officers like this. Anyway, this is the Andorian Cultural Exchange. And what you do is you click on this. And it is a DOF mission. When you can only do it when you unlock your DOF tab here. But once you unlock your DOF tab, you can come to these guys after you do your initial quest, and you can. It's a 20-hour quest. I think you can only do it once. I'm not sure about that. So, and then we'll do this one. And then that's it. It'll run 20 hours, and then you come back and check it after the 20 hours, and it'll give you some extra DOF personnel. And when we run the when we unlock at level 15, rank 15, when we unlock the DOF R&D stuff, we'll probably come and spend that 1,000 dilithium to get some more R&D personnel. I need to do that on my Klingon because he always runs out of the DOF R&D stuff personnel for his stuff. I think that's it for here. Also, you can come down here. You can look on these special plates. There's, I believe there's accolades for looking at all this stuff. So you can come down here and look at all this stuff, read it. And there's special little missions here that happen on the planet. You can come down here and do them for extra dilithium. There's a dilithium mining dude over here, if he's still here. I believe he is. And it's for the lifetime members, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please go ahead and correct me in the comments. Are you? Yes, this is the veteran dilithium refiner, and you can talk to him. And it's a 800-day veteran or more, and also if you got the lifetime reward, you also are able to do this, and it'll let you refine an additional 1,000 dilithium ore every day. So that's pretty cool. And I was thinking there was a Vulcan one over here. Let's go around this other way. I believe that's about it for this episode. I'm going to go over how to assign missions. Yes, there is another one right here. Yes, Vulcan. I thought there was another one. The Vulcan Exchange. And we'll be getting that. None of those require duty officers. Okay, so while we're down here on this beautiful little place, let's go ahead and pop this one. There we go. So, this is your DOF tab. You can click on it. The first thing you'll want to do is go to roster and go to active, and each one of these has a different bonus, and you want to always put the stuff in here. And when you get new officers, you want to go through here and look and see if you want to switch any of these out. So right here was something. What's that? Recharge time on transwarp abilities. That's not really useful right now. Debuff target offense damage. Scan. We'll go ahead and put this one on. To reduce the time recharge deplete is. Yeah, we want that. I don't know if either one of those are any use. I'm going to put one of these on, and we'll switch it out when we get something better. We'll go ahead and pop that on. It won't be useful right now. And also there's stuff down here, so we want to put that on. So it has a chance to beam down additional security escorts when using security team. We want to put that on. This one has a chance of beaming down additional phasers when you disrupt or in plasma turrets. Okay, and this one has a chance to beam down additional support drones. Now we will be using that because that's the type of character we'll be going with, is the type that does fabrications. Yeah, we can put that on, and then the recharge time. No, we won't. Combat supplies. Ooh, those are two good ones there. Let's take this dude off, and then we'll put the doctor on, and the nurse. There we go. And then the nurse beams down extra medical support when using hypo, and then the doctor uses a medical tricorder or vascular to have a chance to increase your hit points, which is pretty cool. I believe these also work with your regular officers here. I believe it works with their abilities too. So we got all that done. The sick bay, as far as I know, the sick bay and the brig is for special DOF missions where you get injured people or prisoners. You can also get passengers, which you can use with special DOF missions. So we'll just, when we go to overview, and as you can see, we got 3 in progress. We have 20 total slots here, not including R&D slots. So you can just go find mission, and then right here it'll tell you everything that you are required, and right here it tells you what you will get out of it. So this one requires a security officer, an advisor, and any civilian officer. And then if you hit plan, it goes ahead and selects the best people for the job. You can switch which people get them right there if you want, and then you just hit begin mission, and it tells you when you're missing people, so, or it tells you when you're missing an item. Now if you are missing an item, like right here, this is just provisions. You can actually go into your replicator and get provisions here, right here, and I believe it was 10. We can only afford 8 though. How many do we need? Hold on. We need 5. So just for the purposes of this video, we'll go ahead and buy them here. Now it is more expensive. It is more expensive to buy them in your replicator than to buy them at an actual vendor. So just remember that. And then you can do the mission. Now there are certain ones that require other things, like Syrian brandy, which we've been saving up for one of the DOF missions when it comes up. And you'll have to go get that off the exchange or find the person who sells it in the game. And also there are DOF missions that will require you to have these things, gold press latinum. So, and there's also some that will give you gold press latinum, so we have both of those. This is the R&D assistance requisition. As you can see, it's unlocked on our thing now, so we can actually just do it from here without having to come back down here. Personnel. And the general recruitment. And I could go, here's the contraband one. You want to do this one every time it comes up. We can't do it right now because we need more security personnel. But as you level, you'll get more and more DOF people, so you'll be able to do this. Make sure you get this one off every time. So that's the basics of the DOF missions and also the lithium mining. So I hope it was very useful for you guys. The next mission we will go and ooh, there's another one of these things. We'll go and do our next mission, which is secret orders. Also, don't forget, don't waste your money on the exchange, guys. You can redo your missions and get most of your equipment for your ship. The only time you'll want to go do missions is if you can't make it yourself, or if they're or buy off the exchange. The only time you want to do that is if you can't make it yourself, or it's not in a mission somewhere. Maybe there's a special item that you want that's not a mission for. You just have to buy it, or there's a you're trying to make a very rare beam, but there's already one on the AH, and you don't have the experience yet to make that, so you'd want it. You just go ahead and buy it. That's the only reasons you need to go on the exchange and buy that kind of stuff. But do check it out. People put stupid stuff on there all the time. You want to keep an eye out for the exchange rate. That is what an item is worth. People will put items on the AH, like, let's see, for example, like this one right here. They'll put this little basic white item on the AH for like 200 gold, 200 credits, 300 credits, and you can actually sell this for 35 to 40%, I think it is. So you can actually go on there and look for those kind of cheap items and buy them out and just sell them at a regular vendor and make a profit off of it. So that's another way of making a little bit extra credits. It's totally legitimate, guys. I'm not going to give you any information that you can't actually use in game, so don't worry about that. Basically, you're just buying the item from them and then selling it to a vendor. It's nothing wrong with that. So, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. You can check them out, see if you like them. Let me turn around so you can see the front. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends and tell them how much you liked it or how much helpful it was to you, there's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on Facebook, Twitter, where we do social media at, and send me a note on Twitter, Google Plus. I'm on Facebook too, so you can send me little notes, friend requests, whatever, and or follow me on there, because all my videos get posted on them too. If you don't like Google sending you little notifications in your email, I send them through Twitter, and also I send them through Google Plus, so you can check them out on there. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.